This is a crossbow. That is a target. And this is a bolt. And we are gonna shoot this bolt out of this crossbow into that target. Let's see if I can remember how to cock this thing. Well, I have the target put out at 30 yards, or not 30 yards, but 30 paces, because I forgot my rangefinder. This vein down. 20 yards is the center circle, 30 is the second, and 40 is the third. So we should just be able to put the second one right on and not really have to worry about too much. Dead nut center. This is what that shot ended up looking like on the target. Pretty okay. So now I think I'm gonna move the target back to 40 and shoot it there, and then I'm gonna move it all the way back to 50 and shoot it there and just see kind of where the bow is shooting. Not because I necessarily want to shoot at something that's out that far, but in case I have to, or it's like, you know, something that you can't pass up, then, excuse me, hopefully I wouldn't have to pass it up. I could attempt to make a ethical shot. So that's what we're gonna do. That is something that I do not miss about crossbows, is having to cock them every time. Okay, so this shot with the crossbow is at 40 yards. Kind of surprised me. I don't know if you saw me take my head off the bow. I mean, that's what I was going for, was a surprise shot, but it might have been a little bit too much of a surprise. I hope it didn't go through the target. Can't even see it. Okay, so looks like that one landed just off of center down here. I'm not too concerned about it because like this entire circle is like your hit area of a deer, so I'm not crazy concerned about it. Okay, so this next shot is going to be at 50 yards. Before I do that, I just want to take a second to talk about the bolt, broadhead, and crossbow setup that I am running, just in case any of you guys were interested.
Anything else, bro.
Or we're looking to get into it yourself. So, I don't know the technical stuff on these bolts. Bloodsport Witness is what they are. I've been using these in my crossbow since I was like 10, so almost 10 years now I've been using these. So it's a great bolt, never had any issues with it. My dad has never had any issues with it. He's been hunting with them for probably almost 20 years. So yeah, they're really good. I don't know what grain they are. I don't know anything like that. It does say on here 20/.003, so I don't know if that has to do with diameter or thickness or anything like that. Like I said, I don't know what grain they are, but they're pretty light, you know, for a bolt. These veins, they're about, I don't know, 3 inches long or so. And something that I really like about these Bloodsport arrow, these white patches right here, because when you shoot a deer, you can see what kind of blood is on there from this white strip. And for broadheads, I do believe these are, ignore what I'm saying here, they are actually number 220 150 grain Schwacker broadheads. So vertical bow setups and crossbow, I really like these broadheads. I believe in them. I think they're great. Something that just makes sense to me personally about these broadheads is the way that they're designed in the mechanical nature of them, because first they enter the deer through a pinhole, which is really good because there's so much less friction on the outside of the front of this broadhead that it's able to penetrate the deer pretty easily. It would be like a doctor giving you a shot in the arm. The needle's able to go in, and then once it goes in and it hits these razor blades here, even if they weren't razor blades, if they were just pieces of aluminum or whatever this is made out of, it would still fold out these expandables. And these razor blades that are inside are not only pretty dang wide, so they leave a big exit hole, but it also makes sense to have your the things that are going to cut the most and deal the most damage on the inside of the deer, which is super important, I think. So when this goes into the deer, this makes an entry hole that's about an inch in diameter, and then once you hit it, it opens up the expandable part when it's already, you know, an inch and a half inside the deer, and then it will continue to cut a bigger hole through the deer, and then it leaves a giant exit hole when it goes through, and you can't come back from that. So personally, that's why I believe in Schwacker. As for the crossbow, I'm running a BC Raptor by Barnett, and I've had this thing, like I said, since I was I think I probably got this when I was about 12. Before that, I was running like a regular crossbow, the regular way, before I got into the reverse, but I just think that reverses are cool. Something super cool about this Barnett crossbow is just how small it is. The axle to axle on this bow is very short, it's super compact, and you can get the same numbers out of this as you can from one of your longer axle to axle crossbows, at least of the same year. I'm sure that they've gotten way better by now, but back when I got this thing was a tank, and it still is. I think it's great. The design, the ergonomics are very good, feels super comfortable in your hands, and like I said, it's super compact, super duper light. I could toss this thing around. It's not very heavy, probably 5 pounds, or I don't know, a little more than that. So you just sling the dude over your shoulder and go in the woods and do your thing. So yeah, that's what I'm running. That's the setup. Now let's shoot at 50 yards. It looks like it loses a little bit of its velocity compared to like what it has at about 40 yards. So I might aim just a little bit higher this time. Money. Yeah, so this is what we're looking like at 50 yards. So I would call that a success. Hopefully this is in frame. Looks like it should be in frame. Cha! Cha! Okay, well, it's gonna have to be good enough. Kind of chilly out. Just getting in some quick shooting tonight. The hope is that I don't smack myself in the face, but you know, we'll see. Anyways. I have a staff meeting tonight at work, so I'm not able to get out in the woods. It's okay. But I've been wanting to get out and shoot ever since Friday. I haven't shot since Friday. And so I've just been wanting to get out and do this. Kicked me. I was fine, and then the wind like went like this, and I'm like, bah! Move that back over. Perfect. Figured I'd take you guys with me to go check out the target, because why not? I haven't done a vlog style video like this in a minute. Let's see, I'll see if I can put it right there. Yeah, that works. I haven't done a vlog style video in a minute, at least in a couple months or so, since I did one for a school assignment. Sorry about that, the video stopped recording. That's pretty lame. Back to shooting then. Anyways, what I was trying to tell the camera before I was rudely cut off by the way that it decided to just stop recording me is that my senior year I got to do a lot of interesting stuff that I wouldn't get to do in a normal school year. One of those being that I got to record a vlog video. Not something that we really all generally in the same place. Not great, not amazing, but I'll say it's because it's cold outside. I'll show you guys this little group. I'm just shooting 3 at a time because the rest of my arrows have broadheads on them right now. And I'm lazy and I don't feel like switching over. So this is the little group we got going. Had a couple exams today, or one exam, a couple exams this week. Those are pretty fun, but hopefully your guys' week is going good or a little bit better than mine. But you know what? The thing about life is that things always get better. They always do. The Lord has a plan for me and for you. Arrows. Hopefully this is an interesting shot. I don't think I've ever recorded it from that angle.
That's what she said.
I'm looking forward to this weekend. Hopefully, I contacted this guy on Facebook Marketplace. If you have never used Facebook Marketplace, which most of you probably have by now, but I hadn't, I'm taking these gloves off. If you haven't, you gotta check that place out, man. The hope is that I'm gonna go pick up a DSLR style camera. It's a Sony. I really hope that the deal works because I've been wanting one of these for a long time, and you know, hopefully it works out. It sounded good, but it didn't sound good. I think we're good. It sounded just like an arrow slap, like a good slap. Oh, that hit too. We're gonna go check those out real quick. Oh man, didn't even break a fletching. Still a pretty good group though. Well, I think that that's gonna conclude whatever this little shooting session, weird me talking video was, because I have a meeting to go to. Anyways, thank you guys so much for watching, and I will catch you